Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Bank Nifty Only. So today we are going to see a very basic topic, how to draw the trend lines. So it might be a very basic for the pro traders or the experienced one, but I am making this video for the novice or the new traders who are coming into the market and trying to learn things, how to do things correctly. Okay, so let us see how to draw the trend lines and what are the rules and regulations. So basically there is only one rule we can say for drawing a trend line, that there is no vertical trend line. There cannot be a vertical trend line. Okay, this is the full and final rule, and rest of the two are the points regarding the trend line. So what is the second point? But there is a horizontal trend line. So a horizontal trend line can exist. Okay, we would see more examples on this. And another important point regarding trend line is when a support is broken. Okay, when a trend line which is acting as a support is broken, it would start acting as a resistance. And whenever resistance is broken, I mean to say when a trend line which is acting as a resistance is broken, it would act like a support. So we would see example of this particular thing, or you might have also seen in my previous post as well. I would show it again one more time, and let us see how to draw the trend line. So this video is especially for the new traders joining into the market and want to learn and don't know how to do this particular thing. So first I would like to explain this on the Bank Nifty only, as our channel basically belongs to Bank Nifty only. So let me reload this chart. This is the Bank Nifty spot chart. Okay, most important is, let me select Bank Nifty spot chart. Now take a look at this. Your chart might look like this. So first of all, what you need to do is, you can see the scale over here, right? The scale is showing 50 points difference. It's 250 points difference. So make the scale to such a level that you get to see all 100 point difference. Okay, just look at this 40,000 and we are able to see 40,200. We need to expand one more so that we are able to see each 100 levels. Okay, click on this particular chart, drag towards up, and now if you scroll, then the chart will zoom in or expand. You can clearly see. Okay, so to this extent this is fine, where you can see the clear candles wick of it. And now when you want to draw a trend line, we have a tool over here. Okay, which belongs to different types of trend line, trend angle, extend line, ray, arrow. So first you can select, okay, a trend line, and what you need to do is try to connect the lows. Whenever you see a market moving in bullish uh, movement, or making a bullish movement, you try to connect the uh, lows of each swing. So if you see, when market reversed from this particular thing, it made a first, let me just mark, it made a first swing over here. Second thing, second time it was somewhere here. Third, we can consider this particular low, and so on. So what I would do, I would try to connect this. Okay, I would try to connect all the lows. Now it depends upon you whether you should connect the wick or body. Some traders do uh, try to connect to the end of the wick, that is lower low of the candle, or sometimes some of the traders may touch the body. Okay, so this does not make much difference, but now you can clearly identify that we have got a support trend line, and market has been trading on this support trend line by taking support at first, second, third. This is the third, this is fourth, fifth, sixth was here, and finally it gave a breakdown. Okay, so breakdown of this particular level, and you got the what I mean to say, a good downfall. So this is how you need to draw the trend line. So this was regarding support trend line. In the similar manner, uh, just to give an example, we would try to connect. Okay, we would try to connect the highs. So we can see market facing the resistance at this particular point, this second point, and this is third point. So if we look at this, so market is trading in a channel pattern as well. Okay, so this is how you should draw the support and trend lines. Now one more thing I just wanted to show you on the graph, on the chart is, now at least try to keep the time frame same. What I mean to say, this is a 15 minutes time frame. So if you try to change this to a 5 minutes time frame, and if you uh, let me show you what it would happen. Okay, still it would show the same, but if you zoom in or zoom out, then this trend line might get disturbed. So it's better you it's better for a intraday trader use 15 minutes time frame, because in 5 minutes time frame there may be more disturbance, uh, we can say, or more ups and down. So 15 minutes time frame is the best time frame what we can see. Now here you can clearly identify, in 5 minutes time frame, you see that there is a breakout of this particular resistance line. Okay, and people get trapped over here, but in 15 minutes time frame, if you see, you don't see a breakout, right? So that is why we should use 15 minutes time frame, which is the best time frame. And one more example I just wanted to give regarding the false breakout, or you need to also consider the support levels present uh, horizontally on this particular levels, that is 39,700, 800, maybe anything. Just to give an example, I had posted this analysis video, right? Okay, so let me open it again for the 2nd of November. You can clearly see in this particular post that I had posted market taking support at this 2 points. Okay, let me open the graph and see. You are clearly able to see market is taking the support of this support trend line, and let us see what happened next day. So when a market takes support of a trend line more than 2 times, then there is possibility that the support or resistance line may break. So we saw that market broke this support, it formed second candle and it reversed again. So what happened at this particular point, we cannot call this as a false breakout, but rather a strong support was present at this particular level. If you see the next day's analysis, you would be able to identify that there was a support at this particular level, or you can see the we had already marked good support at 39,700 level. So basically, do not consider this as a single line or a level. Whenever we say support at this particular level, it is a zone. Okay, because we don't have a fixed price at a particular level. I think you are getting what I mean to say. That is, if we consider 39,700, we do not have a fixed price. So the price is moving up and down. Each trader may get different price of this particular strike price. So we got the reversal at this particular point. Next thing what I wanted to show regarding trend line is, whenever a trend line is making a sharp angle, so I have shown a trend line with different angle as well. So if a trend line is making an angle more than 40 degree, okay, 40 or 45 degree, then there are more possibilities of a breakdown or a reversal, what we can say. So these are the examples. You can see the angle made is more than 45 at both the places, and we saw a breakdown here as well. at least a breakdown or it would move sideways. So in this manner you should draw the trend lines. I hope you might have got the idea of how to draw the trend lines. You can refer my different scripts where I had posted. You can see this is the trend line, okay, a resistance line over here. There are so many examples. You can see this is the perfect example where you can see the support line as well and the resistance line as well. So I hope you might have got the idea. Now apart from this particular bank nifty chart, we can draw trend line in any charts. So just to show an example, let us see the Axis Bank. Okay, so this was, so even if you zoom in the chart, you can clearly identify that these lows are making a kind of slope, and try to draw a line touching these lows. Okay, lows or lows of the swing, each swing. Okay, then you would be able to do this. The same thing when I was analyzing Axis Bank on the day 18 July, 18 July or maybe this. So you can see I had drawn a trend line uh, considering this lows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gave a breakdown. So just an example of this, what we see when a support is broken, it would act as a resistance. Let me zoom in so that you would be able to clearly see. Okay, so when this line was broken, when the support line was broken, it acted as a resistance. Okay, so market tried to bounce back, but it could not. It faced the resistance and it kept on falling. So same here. So when it would approach this support or a resistance line to break, it would face the resistance, and then in the second attempt it uh, broke the resistance line. So you even drawing the trend lines is not a big task, but only the thing is that you need to place your chart in such a manner so that in a first glance itself you should be able to catch the slope. Okay, slope of a trend, or at least lower lows, and try to connect those things. So basically a trend line should consist of at least 2 points, minimum 2 points. And when a chart or when a script is taking support more than 2 times, then from the third time onwards the possibility becomes higher of breakdown or breakout. Let me see if there are any trend lines which I had drawn. Even in Bank Nifty you can see, uh, when I just don't remember, when there was 40,000 level or something, we can see a horizontal. Yes, horizontal. I just wanted to show you a horizontal example. So this 39,500 is a horizontal line. So this at this particular point market took the support at first time, second time it broke down, again it broke down in first attempt and reversed back quickly. When it came next time, it acted as a support, then it again broke, it faced resistance. This is where we see this kind of doji candle, and then market made a upside rally. So I hope you have understood how to draw the trend lines. If still you have not understood, let me know into the comments. I would try to explain more, and please share it with your friends as well. Thank you.